Welcome, everybody, to our Hardball Central Studios. Jeannie Zalasko here with Steve Physiok to get you ready for a pivotal Game 3. You will see it right here on 2K Sports. The Cleveland Indians managed to tie this thing up in Game 2 as this World Series moves into their home park.
And that's important. These guys want to have that momentum working for them with the venue change.
And these venue shifts in the World Series, they are huge as the rules shift over to the other league, forcing these managers to adapt to some big changes in the way they need to handle the lineup cards, taking some big bats in and out, and, of course, substitutions.
These are professionals up and down these organizations, and they can handle the rule changes just fine, Jeannie, but the intensity ramps up significantly with each passing game, and right now it becomes a wrestling match to retake the series lead once again.
Thanks, Steve. Now let's take you out for some baseball. John?
We're just moments away from the first pitch of Game 3 of this World Series.
John Miller here. I'll be calling all the balls and strikes, the safes and the outs, the homers, the doubles, alongside my partner, the Hall of Famer, Joe Morgan. Joe, as we get set to go here, tell me what you think about the Indians in this game.
Well, John, they're right back where they started, deadlocked in this World Series. This is obviously a crucial game for both teams, but I have to think you always have the advantage when you're playing a World Series game at home. If they can put a few runs on the board early, that might give them a real chance to take control of this ball game, and then they'll take control of the series.
Vaughn will be doing the pitching. 1 win, 1 loss for him so far in the postseason.
Anytime you get the changeup inside, you're lucky if the guy lets it go and doesn't hit it out of the ballpark.
Taylor sets the target now low and on the outside.
Hit hard down the left field line. 1 ball, 1 strike. Here's the pitch. Change up just off the corner, and it's 2-1. Here's the 2-1 pitch on the way.
And a ground ball. And a base hit to left. So he's aboard with a base hit with nobody out. Here's the Pirates batting order. Will be hitting third. They say the best hitter is supposed to hit third, and that's where he is. 1 man on, nobody out.
First pitch to him, and this one gets away, and that should allow the runner to move on. They throw behind the runner at second, and he dives back safely. Taylor
Wants him to get that ball right there in the outside corner at the knees.
Now here's the ball grounded towards the hole.
Makes its way through for a base hit.
Back-to-back hits now to start the inning. Let's see how they play it from here.
Let's take a look at how they line up on defense.
John, let's see if they try and go for a steal of second base here and try to get a couple of guys in scoring position.
Nobody out. Runners on first and third. The pitch. Hit in the air. Gone! A 3-run homer.
I'll tell you what, John, that pitch was way off the plate outside, and you don't catch up with many of those. Great back control to reach out and put some good wood on that one.
Paul Konerko
Gets a turn here. He's knocked home 10 runs here in the postseason. Nobody out, nobody on.
curveball just misses. 1 ball, no strikes. Now the 1-0 pitch.
Now he's throwing the fastball down. He may want to go upstairs with a fastball.
The 2-0 pitch on the way.
And it's ball 3, 3-0. Konerko knows he can take one here if he didn't like it, or even two.
Now the 3-0 offering.
There's a swing and a shot high and deep to straightaway center field. One away.
This is some awesome advanced scouting. They had the outfield playing back, so he was in the right position to make this play.
Number 8 comes up to the plate now. He has not stolen any bases in this postseason.
First pitch, here it comes. Changeup just misses. 1-0. Taylor
Gives him that target up in the zone. Going for the high hard one maybe. There's a swing and a ball hit into straightaway center. This ball is really hit well.
0 is there, and he puts it away for the second out.
Matthews gets a turn here. His average during the postseason is above. And listen to this. It's above 550, which just sounds like fiction.
Swung on and grounded towards the hole.
Number 24. And it's in time. From his knees, he gets it. Wow.
The Pittsburgh Pirates break through with 3 runs here and open up a 3-run lead. Now we go to the last of the first. Pittsburgh leads it 3-0.
Number 22 takes the mound as the starting pitcher for this one. 1 win, 1 loss for him so far in the postseason.
Just missed with the fastball. Ball 1. The 1-0 pitch on the way. 1-0 pitch, a slider in there. 1-1. Now the 1-1 pitch. There's a swing and a liner to right center. And they can't cut it off. It will roll to the wall. And he ends up at second. That's a stand-up double. Here's the lineup for the Cleveland Indians. Victor Martinez
is in the number 5 spot. No outs, runner at second.
Here's a spin and a throw behind the runner. Trying to keep him close, and he's back in time.
Pitch on the way.
Swing and a liner to left.
That looks like a base hit.
The pitch looks like a fastball for about 45 feet. Then it breaks sharply at the end, but he's on the thing all the way.
Now a look at the umpiring alignment for today's game.
This is a great bunch of officials, John, top notch. Not a fast runner over at first, John, and when you don't have a threat on the base pass, that allows the pitchers to focus more on the hitter.
First pitch on the way. Swung on and lined to right field. And it's through.
That's a base hit.
1 run is in. So he's aboard with an RBI single.
This is some good hitting here, John, in their early going. I mean, they closed the gap very quickly during the first inning.
Yeah, the gauntlet was thrown right away, and they've come roaring back.
And that sends a strong message to their pitching staff. Keep us in this one, and we'll get the job done for you.
Taylor steps out. Well, this man has just been remarkable. He's been a great hitter all the way through the postseason, but especially in the clutch when he seems to turn it up a few notches. He's hitting .600 with runners in scoring position.
Well, he tried to throw it down and away, but he got away from him.
Now a spin and a throw back to second. And he's back easily, but he made a dive just to make sure. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Misses outside. Ball 2. Here's the 2-0 pitch. Now here's a swing and a fly ball. Gone! A 3-run big fly.
A stunning turnaround. They were down by 2, but he has a 3-run homer to put them ahead by a run.
Well, he challenged him with the 4-seam fastball. That's just an overpowering fastball, but he didn't overpower the hitter. And what he did was hit it out of the ballpark.
Yeah, this is when it gets good, though, Joe. This is big league hard ball. The power pitcher throwing his best fastball, and the power hitter getting right on.
John, what did you used to say? Anything that travels that far should have a gas tank and a pilot on board.
Victor Martinez
Comes up now in the postseason when everything is so magnified. Facing top pitchers, he is hitting .440 in these clutch at-bats with runners in scoring position.
now swinging the ball is hit high in the air to right field. This one is really struck well.
Duffy
At the warning track as he makes the catch.
This is some awesome advanced scouting. They had the outfield playing back, so he was in the right position to make this play.
Shin-Soo Choo comes in now. He slammed 2 homers here in the postseason. The pitch.
That one almost got the outside corner, but it's still down and away.
Matthews
Wants him to get this ball low and on the inside.
hit hard to the right side. Matthews
Sets up camp on the outside part of the plate for this one. There's a swing and a drive deep into left center field. Gone! A home run! A solo homer, and suddenly they have doubled their lead. They lead by 2.
This one didn't clear the wall by much, John, but as you know, a home run is a home run.
And I think you have a little wind behind it on that one, Joe. An ill wind, the blue no good as far as the pitcher was concerned.
Well, the only bench that's complaining is his team's bench. I guess, John, they've decided that they want to at least talk it over on the mound. They're not quite sure if they're going to yank him, but it's anybody's guess right now. You have to figure they at least want to discuss what's going on right now, and we'll see how it turns out from here.
Johnny Peralta
Up to the plate now. He's had 8 RBIs in the postseason so far. Nobody on base with 1 out.
first pitch to him, and this one's grounded to second.
Number 8.
From his knees, he got him. Now that is a Gold Glove play. Graybo
Is being called on now to pitch, and it's been very similar. His pitching and his ERA here in the postseason versus how he pitched in the regular season.
Well, sometimes you just don't have it out there, and this starter just flat did not have it today. Let's see if the pen can slow them down.
Here's a swing and a fly ball.
Tell it goodbye. And that puts a little more padding on the lead. Suddenly they're up by 3.
Well, they're not wasting any time. You love to be able to come out and make a statement here in the first inning.
And what kind of statement are they making exactly, Joe?
Well, they're saying if you want to beat us, you'd better outslug us today because we're going to score some runs.
Vaughn gets his first look in this one. 2 outs, nobody on.
Slider just misses. 1 ball, no strikes. Matthews
Sets up for the high tight one here.
Here's the 1-0 delivery. Swing and a liner to left. And that gets through for a base hit.
And with 2 down, they've got a man aboard here.
0 to bat now. A double his last time up.
2 outs, a man on first. Big swing on this one, and he sends a long, high drive deep to right field. Gone! A homer, a 2-run shot. And with that 2-run homer, they have built a 5-run lead.
Well, John, let's see this pitch again in K-Cam. Here's another look at the 4-seam fastball.
Man, he wasn't playing around here, was he, Joe?
Definitely not. This pitch was a little up and away, and he just bombed this thing for a 2-run homer.
Number 24
comes in ready to hit. He's had 8 RBIs in the postseason so far. 2 outs, nobody on.
First pitch, here it comes. Swing and a fly ball heading towards the corner in right. It's off the right field wall. The throw to second. Safe at second.
John, nice job of getting the double. He took the fastball and ripped it. Good, efficient swing right there. Now, this is the perfect time for a hitter to try to take the pitch the other way. As you can see here, he does just that. That's smart baseball right there.
And timeout is called, and this may just be to give that bullpen a few more pitches to get loose.
It's time when everybody in the bullpen gets up, shakes off the dust. It doesn't seem like they're going to pull him right away.
Number 13
steps into the batter's box. He's been coming through in the clutch with runners in scoring position. He's hitting just under 300 this postseason.
He spins and throws back to second, and he dives back safely.
2 outs and a runner on second. The pitch.
Well, he tried to throw it down away, but it got away from him.
He's at the belt. The 1-0. That swung on and hit well. Deep center field. Number 33 has got it, and the side is retired. But not before they come up with an enormous inning here, including 4 home runs. After 1,
Cleveland is ahead
8-3.
It's the last third of the batting order coming up.
Scott Posednik
Will be the first man up.
And the hitter thought that was inside, but it's right there on the corner.
Taylor
Keeps his target down, but also away this time. Here it comes.
And he watches one miss, low one outside. 1-1. The 1-1 pitch on the way. Taken low for a ball. 2-1. The 2-1 pitch on the way.
There's a ground ball. Peralta
Over to first for out number 1.
The shortstop makes a nice play here, and they get the course out at first.
Duffy comes up for the first time right now. 1 out, nobody on.
First pitch to him. Called a strike. 0-1.
He delivers.
Hit in the air to left center.
That one into the alleyway, and this could be 2 or more. And he's into second with a double with 1 out. One out, runner at second.
First pitch on the way. There's a swing and a rocket toward short.
Peralta up with it.
And he throws to first in time for out number 2.
Number 33 steps in. He's hitting better. Get this, he's hitting better than .470 when the hits count the most with runners in scoring position. Wow.
First pitch to him. Starts him out with a fastball for a strike.
He kicks, he throws.
Swing and a liner to left.
That should be a base hit.
There's still some time in this game, so they need to keep chipping away at this lead, just like they're doing now.
Well, they have plenty of outs left to work with if they can just keep adding runs like this.
That's right, John. You don't want to look back at the ball game and be talking about the opportunities you failed to cash in on.
Low one outside, 1 ball, no strikes. Now a throw over, and he has to dive, but he's back in time. Now he sets, Here's the one, and he splinters the bat as this one's hit high in the air. And that's a fair ball heading towards the corner. And the throw to third. He slides and he's safe.
Well, this broken bat base hit allows the base runner to get to first base.
Yeah, that was his gamer, but on the other hand, he got the base hit, so maybe he doesn't mind so much.
Well, he got a lot of free bats.
On the way.
A lot of times that fastball up and in can be the toughest pitch for anybody to hit.
Here's a throw over to first, and he has to dive back. Something may be up here. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. The 1-0 pitch is a fastball in there. 1-1. Now the 1-1 pitch.
Grounded up the middle. That looks like a base hit.
He's on his way to third.
So he's got the single and an RBI there.
Hernandez
is starting to get warm now in the bullpen.
I'd be surprised, John, if they make a move this early because I still see some life in his arm. I'd let him pitch a little bit longer if I was the manager.
Paul Konerko
Digs in the clutch. He's hitting right at 400. Outstanding. The runners in scoring.
A smash toward the hole. And that one falls right between them. He's got himself a knock.
So that's the RBI single to put a run on the board.
That's going to get things moving in the right direction as they close the score.
Yeah, they're cutting into that lead, and they need to keep cutting.
And, John, you always want to get yourself in a position to close the gap early. Otherwise, you end up having some pressure later on in the ballgame trying to get a base hit. And it looks like they're going to talk it over on the mound. I'm not sure if they're going to switch pitchers here. We'll just have to wait and see what they decide.
Number 8 up now. He's got a .410 batting average. In fact, a little bit better than that in the clutch here in the postseason. And he delivers.
And that's too low. 1 ball, no strikes. Taylor
gives him the target down and away from the hitter.
He's at the belt. The 1-0 pitch. Starts the sinker low, and it winds up in the dirt. Taylor
wants the ball low, maybe even down around the ankles this time.
Now he sets. This is swung on, and a liner. Davis is there, and he puts it away for out number 3. The Pirates strike for 5 hits in the inning and put 3 runs on the board. On now to the last half of the second.
Cleveland is out on top
8-6.
The big hitters, power hitters, the middle of the batting order coming up.
Taylor,
the most feared hitter in the lineup, set to lead it off. It's an 0-1 count. Solomon.
This is swung on and hit on the ground. And it's through there into left field.
Well, this single starts off the inning. Now they have a chance. 1 man on, no outs.
Runner at first, nobody out.
Now a throw over, but he's back in time. First pitch on the way. And he is out, trying to take second. And they nail him trying to steal. He did not wait around a whole long time before he made that attempt.
Well, he tried to take off on the first pitch, but he was ready for it, and he fires a strike to nail him.
The 1-0 swing and a grounder to first. Konerko, and he steps on first, and that's out number 2.
This is just a nice play by the first baseman. He takes care of it and gets the force out.
Chu will be the batter. He homered back in the first.
Base is empty, 2 down here. He throws.
Swing and a liner to right. And it's through. That's a base hit.
This is good 2-out hitting. He gets aboard, and they've got a chance to start something here.
Johnny Peralta
comes in. He's slammed 2 homers here in the postseason. 2 down, a runner at first.
First pitch to him. Swing and a drive. Deep left center. Over the wall. Gone. A 2-run homer. And with a 2-run big fly, they have doubled their lead up to 4.
Well, sometimes guys like the look of the pitch, but not in this case.
No, he had it in his mind that he was going to be aggressive. I think he thought he was going to get a fat one on that first pitch.
He's locked in right from the get-go, and he takes this baby over the wall.
Santos getting himself ready down in the bullpen.
John, you've got a right-handed hitter waiting on deck, so I think they might be waiting until he comes up before making the call to the bullpen.
Bases empty, 2 down. First pitch on the way. Swing, and he shatters his bat as he hits this one on the ground. Throws to first in time for out number 3. The Cleveland Indians add a couple more runs here and extend their lead even further. They'll go to the top of inning number 3. The Indians lead it 10-6. The numbers 6, 7, 8 hitters are coming up. Matthews will be leading it off, and they're going to have to deal with him somehow.
For most hitters, I don't think you're looking for a pitch down and in. He ends up laying off of that pitch, but he takes it for...
Now a swing. That one is into deep right center field. This one has a chance. 0 is back to the warning track, but he makes the catch. Posednik will be the batter. 0 for 1 thus far. 1 out, nobody on. The pitch. Fastball just misses. 1 ball, no strikes. Now the 1-0 pitch. Good changeup. 1 ball, 1 strike. The 1-1 pitch on the way. Missed that one by several feet, or several miles maybe. Behind 1 and 2. Taylor wants this ball down and away, and the pitcher's got to hit his spot. If he leaves it out of the plate, that guy's going to get his arms extended. It's going to be bad. Taylor moves inside, and he wants him to crowd the hitter on this next pitch. Now here's the ball grounded towards the hole. Martinez. And he steps on first, and that's out number 2.
That's a great play for the force at first base. He just took care of it himself.
Duffy will be the batter. He doubled in his last plate appearance. 2 outs, nobody on.
Any good hitter will tell you the toughest pitch to handle is one that's breaking down and away.
Here's the 1-0 delivery. Here's a swing, and he pops it up. Number 24 makes the catch, and that ends the inning. And they're gone in short order here. Now we'll go to the bottom of the 3rd. The Tribe leads it 10-6. The numbers 9, 1, and 2 spots coming up next. 0 is a dangerous hitter. He'll be up 2nd in the inning. The 1-0 pitch on the way. That one swung on and hit in the air to deep left field. Posednik ranges back and puts it away.
Well, they get away with one here. He misses this thing about 1/4 of an inch, and that allows the outfielder to range back and put it away.
1 out, none on. First pitch, here it comes. He watches the curve in there for a called strike. He deals. There's a swing and a ground ball. Number 8. Not in time. He beats it out. Number 24 will bat now. A double his last time up. With 1 out, there's a runner at first. The pitch. And he's in there at second base. Zero has stolen his way right to the top of the league for stealing bases.
I don't know if you noticed, John, but this guy's pretty fast out there. It seems like he can just fly and get in ahead of the tag with any kind of jump at all. He's going
to try and steal third here. And he is safe at third. Here's the 1-1 delivery. Slider just off the corner, and it's 2-1. Matthews looks for something to the outside away from the hitter. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Hit to the ground towards second. Number 8. One run can walk home.
They get the out at first, but the run comes in to score.
Number 13 will bat here. He drove in a run earlier in this game. 2 outs, nobody on. First pitch to him. Swinging the ball, hit pretty well, heading into foul territory down the left field line. He kicks, he throws. Now he swings and sends it deep to right field. That ball is way back there. Gone! A home run! Everything's going their way right now. A solo homer, and suddenly they lead by 6. Santos is going to become the new pitcher in the game. His ERA has really gone up so far in this postseason. He's been a big disappointment in that regard.
Well, there's going to be some tired arms in that bullpen tomorrow. They will have to burn another guy this early in the game. That can be really tough on a staff.
Bases empty, 2 down. Here's the pitch. And that's hit pretty well down the line and left. Gone! A solo homer. Remarkably, the lead is now 7 with that solo home run. Martinez, a switch hitter batting left-handed. Base is empty, 2 down here. First pitch on the way. Swing and a ground ball to short. Number 27. He'll throw on to first, and the side is retired. They strike for 3 runs here, thanks to 2 home runs in the inning. We're through 3 here at the ballpark. The Indians on top, 13-6. They'll start at the 9th spot and then go to the top of the order next. Number 33, an outstanding hitter, and he will be due up second in the inning.
Well, you get that fastball down and in, a lot of times you're just going to get the ground ball that you're looking for.
Now the 1-0 pitch. Hit in the dirt. Peralta. And he throws on to first for the out. 1 away. Number 33 will step in. RBI single his last time. Base is empty with 1 out. First pitch to him. Big swing and a drive. High in the air. Gone! A home run! The solo homer. And at least there's some excitement associated with it because they still are trailing by 6 runs in terms of the game itself. Number 33 seems to be a lot like Tony Gwynn when he was a player. He hits the ball to left field a lot.
Well, Johnny's a strong hitter up there, and he's had some success going out to left field. I think we'll see the pitcher come inside on him the next time he comes to the plate.
Pulowski will come up. He singled his last time. Nobody on base with 1 out. And he delivers. Fastball in there, and it's 0-1. Here it comes.
Most pitchers are trying to keep the fastball down around the knees. That one's just a little too low. Here's the 1-1 pitch.
Here's a slider that bounces in the dirt for a ball. The 2-1 pitch. Swinging, booms one high in the air, soaring into straightaway center field. 0 at the warning track as he makes the catch. Number 27 will be the batter. He homered back in the first.
2 outs, nobody on.
First pitch, here it comes. On the ground to first, Martinez. And he'll step on first to retire the side. The Pittsburgh Pirates cut into that deficit just a bit with the homer, but they're still well behind. Now we move on to the bottom of the fourth. Cleveland's out in front. Swung on and grounded towards the hole. Number 8. And his throw is in time for the first out of the inning. Peralta will step in. He homered back in inning number 2.
Base is empty, 1 out. He delivers.
There's a bullet towards third. Number 27. And he throws the first in time for out number 2. Davis will be the batter. He homered back in the first.
Base is empty, 2 down.
Hit in the air toward foul territory down the left field line.
The pitch. And, whoa, he just got out of the way of that one as it's up the middle.
And it drops in for a base hit.
And with 2 down, they've got a man aboard here. Carmona steps to the plate for the first time in this one. Runner at first with 2 down.
Well, most hitters aren't going to chase that pitch down and away because they can't hit it anyway.
Now he sets. Here's the one.
That one is lofted in the air. Gone! A 2-run homer. 2-run homer, and they continue to build their lead bigger and bigger.
Zero will be the batter. He homered back in the first.
Two outs, nobody on. Here's the pitch.
Just missed with the fastball. Ball 1. Here's the 1-0 delivery. Swung on and lined out to right center. That one gets through and for a base hit.
I don't think there's any pitcher in baseball that doesn't have his confidence level drop when he's given up 3 straight base hits. This is a tough situation here.
2 outs, a man on first.
They throw over the first. And a throw over the first.
2 down, a runner at first.
This one's popped in the air, drifting out toward the right side. Konerko has got it, and the side is retired. The Cleveland Indians add a couple more runs here and extend their lead even further.
We've completed 4 full at the Jake.
The Indians lead it 15-7.
The big hitters in the lineup right there in the middle coming up next. Number 8 up second in the inning, and he's going to be awfully tough to deal with. Pitch on the way.
It would be a perfect pitch if it stayed in the zone. This slider just slid right out of the bottom outside corner.
One ball, 1 strike to pitch.
That one almost got the outside corner, but it's still down and away.
The 2-1 pitch on the way. This one is hit way up there, and it'll stay on the infield. Taylor is there, and he makes the catch. Number 8 will stand in. He's 0 for 2 thus far. 1 out, nobody on. First pitch on the way. Fastball just misses. 1 ball, no strikes. Now the 1-0 pitch. And he looks at a fastball in there. 1 ball, 1 strike. Here's the 1-1 delivery. Now a swing and a drive deep into left field. This ball is going back. Gone! A home run! Well, they have to take their comfort and solace where they will. And right now they'll have to take it with a home run. Nonetheless, they are still trailing by a massive 7 runs after that solo shot. Matthews will stand in. He's 0 for 2 thus far. 1 out, none on. He kicks, he throws. Swinging the ball hit pretty well, heading into foul territory down the left field line. He throws. Good hard slider, swung on and missed. 0-2. Here's a swing and a drive. Deep center. He's going to head for third. There's the throw to third. And he is in there safely at third.
This is a great job of hitting. He's got his head down and thinking 3 all the way, and he gets there. Let's see how they decide to play it here.
Scott Posednik comes up to the plate here. He's hitting above .330 in these clutch runners in scoring position at bats. First pitch to him. Swung on. That ball is hit pretty well. Out there into deep left center field. Over the wall. 2 runs in on the home run. Well, it doesn't put him right back in the ball game, but it gives him a little life anyway. A 2-run homer, and now they're down by 5. And time is called, so we'll see if they want to make a move right here or maybe just want to buy a little extra time with the bullpen.
And I'm not sure if they're going to switch pitchers here. We'll just have to wait and see what they decide.
Duffy will step in. 1 for 2 in the ballgame. One out, nobody on. He delivers.
Good fastball here. That's like watching a mini rocket go by.
On the way. There's a swing and a ground ball. Peralta. And a good throw gets him. 2 down.
That was a nice throw by the shortstop. He wings it over to first to get the hitter out.
Base is empty. 2 down here. First pitch is a fastball in there for a strike. Doesn't get the call on that slider. 1-1. The 1-1 pitch on the way. Outside for a ball, and it's 2-1. Here's the 2-1 pitch on the ground ball to short. Peralta up with it. And he throws on to first. and the side is retired. They strike for 3 runs here thanks to 2 home runs in the inning. We go to the bottom of the 5th.
Cleveland is ahead
15-10.
The numbers 3, 4, 5 spots, the big hitters due up.
Number 13
will be the first man up.
Johnny's not getting enough rotation on the splitter to get it down. That's not the way to throw it. Not up and away.
The 1-0 pitch on the way. Now he swings and sends it high in the air, deep to right field. Out of here, a home run, a solo shot. Everything's going their way right now. A solo homer, and suddenly they lead by 6. Taylor. Bases are empty. There's nobody out. He throws. There's a swing and a drive deep to left field. Posednik is in his tracks, and he makes the catch.
This one's hit pretty well, but it stays in the park, and the left fielder is able to range back and put it away.
Martinez comes in now. He's a switch hitter, batting from the left side. Base is empty with 1 out.
First pitch on the way. On the ground to short, number 27. On to first, 2 down.
Nice play by the third baseman, and he comes up throwing the first and is able to retire the runner.
Two outs, nobody on. Swung on. That ball is hit pretty well. Out there into deep left center field. Gone! A home run! Remarkably, the lead is now 7 with that solo home run. Peralta will step in. He homered back in inning number 2. Base is empty, 2 down. First pitch, here it comes. Swings and pops it up. Right side of the infield. Konerko is there, and he puts it away for out number 3. The Cleveland Indians get the long ball working as they club 2 solo homers this half of the inning. We're through 5 here at the ball. Runs up to bunt, and he gets this one down. Cabrera, his throw, not in time. That'll be an infield single. Pulowski will bat here. He's 2 for 3 thus far. Nobody out and a runner at first. Quick throw to first. A dive, but he's back in easily. Here it comes. Starts him out with a fastball for a strike. Pitch on the way. And he is safe at second.
Johnny gets a good jump and he slides in safely.
Well, that jump is always the key. That's what Maury used to say, what you always said, and now we've seen it for ourselves.
And he's in scoring position now.
Now he's set. Here's the 1. There's a swing and a ground ball. Number 24. Throw on to first. In time. 1 away. Number 27 up to the plate, hitting when it counts the most, and he's done that, hitting above 370 in this postseason with runners in scoring position. Man on second, 1 out. Here's a spin and a throw behind the runner, trying to keep him close, and he's back in time. 1 out, runner at second. First pitch to him. Just missed with the fastball. Ball 1. He's at the belt. The 1-0. There's a swing and a line drive to center field. Makes its way through for a base hit.
Johnny really got a hold of that one and just scoots it by the infielders for a base hit.
Konerko will bat here. He drove in a run earlier in this game.
2 men on, 1 man out. The pitch.
Slider just misses. 1 ball, no strikes. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Now here's the ball grounded towards the hole.
And that goes through, a base hit. So he gets it done, knocking home the run. Number 8 steps in here. He's been so valuable in the clutch in this postseason. With runners at second or third or both runners in scoring position, he's hitting above 380.
They throw behind the runner at second, and he dives back safely.
1 out, runners at first and second.
First pitch on the way. That one swung on and hit in the air to deep left field.
And it skips past him, and that's going to be an extra base hit.
John, that's 3 straight hits he surrendered. He's got to bounce back and get this guy.
Matthews comes in now. We haven't seen anything like this in the postseason maybe since the thrill back in '89. He has an incredible average with runners in scoring position in this postseason. There's a high drive hit deep into left field. This ball is way back and gone. He has done it. The big one, the grand slam. The grand slam. Now that is the biggest weapon in baseball. And suddenly what was starting to look like a blowout, they were down by 6. It's just a 2-run game. They're right back in it.
And it's going to be conference time on the mound, John. It's time when everybody in the bullpen gets up, shakes off the dust. And you'll never know how long he's going to stay with this pitcher now.
Nobody on base with 1 out. He delivers.
Fastball in there for a called strike.
He deals. Hit to the ground, up the middle, and that gets through for a base hit. And he pulls into first with that base hit with 1 out. Westbrook will be brought into the game now to pitch. He has no decisions in this postseason.
I'm sure they hope they wouldn't have to burn so many guys in the bullpen this early. But let's see if this guy can hold down the fort and get them to the late innings.
1 out, man on first.
Now a throw over. They almost got him that time.
Runner at first, 1 down. And Jake ready to throw. Here it comes. That's in there for a strike. Taylor wants to get this ball down and in, which can be risky.
There he goes for second.
He is safe at second base.
But Johnny had such a good jump from first, they had no chance to get him.
Well, that's what you did, 689 times in your career, Joe?
I didn't have that big a lead.
A throw back to second. A dive, but he's back in easily. Now the 1-1 pitch. Here it is. There's a swing and a ground ball.
And it's through into left field, a base hit. And the throw to the plate. Not in time. He scores. He gets the single and an RBI there.
Here we go, John. A lot of speed at first base. Let's see how they deal with him to keep him from stealing the base.
They throw over to first. They try to keep him close, but he's back in there safely. And a throw over to first. And he's back easily, but he made a dive just to make sure.
He kicks. He throws. Drops down a bunt.
Westbrook.
And he easily makes it in there.
I think he's trying to move the runner up here, but once he gets it down, he realized it's going to be a tough play. And they just couldn't get an out on this one.
Number 33 steps in now. He has just been remarkable. That's probably understating it. In these clutch at-bats in the postseason, he has hit
500. And he has to dive, but he's back in time. Runners at first and second with 1 out. Taylor sets up the target as if he wants his pitch low and on the inside. He's at the belt. The 1-0 pitch. Slider just misses the black, and he falls behind 2-0. Taylor wants this one downstairs to keep it down, maybe keep him from hitting the ball. Drilled towards the hole. Nobody's able to get under that one. It falls a base hit. Here comes his throw home, and the runner will come in to score. Pawlowski steps up now. He's got a .410 batting average. In fact, a little bit better than that in the clutch here in the postseason. 1 out, runners at first and second. But he's back in time. There's a smash between first and second. And that one went right through the defense. A base hit.
John, he continues to swing the bat well in this one. 3 hits in the ball game now, and this one comes here with 1 out.
Three men on, 1 man out.
Now a throw over to third. Just trying to keep him honest over there.
The bases are loaded here with 1 out.
First pitch, here it comes.
A check swing. No swing, he says. So it was a check swing and a ball.
Now he sets. Here's the 1-0 pitch. Cutter just off the corner, and he falls behind 2-0. Here's the 2-0 pitch.
Here's the ball hit high in the air, deep into left field, way back there. Gone! Ladies and gentlemen, that is the grand slam.
Here's a guy that's at his most effective when he can extend those arms and take a big cut at the ball up in the zone like that. We've seen him do that before. That's where he likes it.
Number 27 has had himself a pretty good game, Joe. 2 big flies.
Well, I tell you what, John, 2 homers in the game, that's few and far in between for all but the best home run hitters. So it's always pretty special when you can hit 2 out of the ballpark.
Maybe 3, maybe 4. Who knows how many he's going to hit? Betancourt
is going to be the new pitcher. So far in the postseason, he is 0-1.
I'm sure they hope they wouldn't have to burn so many guys in the bullpen this early. But let's see if this guy can hold down the fort and get them to the late innings.
1 out, none on. He delivers. Ground ball to short. Peralta
throws to first, and he's retired for out number 2. Number 8 will get another shot here. He hit a home run back in the 5th.
2 outs, nobody on.
First pitch to him. Fastball just misses. 1 ball, no strikes. Now the 1-0 delivery from Beck. A liner towards the hole. Martinez. And he'll step on first to retire the side. So they're finally set down, but not before they erupt for a huge inning, punctuated by 2 big home runs. Now we'll go to the last of the 6th.
Pittsburgh in charge of this one.
21-17.
It's the number 8, 9, and 1 hitters coming up.
Davis
coming to the plate next, and he always guarantees a lot of trouble at the plate.
Matthews
calls for this one to be kept away from the hitter.
Here's the 1-0 delivery. This is swung on and hit in the air. Out of here, a home run.
Well, they're still down by 3, but that home run gets something going here, and they're hoping to keep it going. Base is empty, nobody out. The pitch.
Starts him out with a slider for a strike. Matthews looks for his pitcher to get this next one high and away from the hitter.
A sinker will not sink if it's thrown up and away. You got to get the sinker down in order for it to be effective.
Here's the 1-1 pitch. That ball is lifted high in the air, deep down the line and right. Tell it goodbye. Well, they wish that homer would have come with some men on base. They still need a couple more runs here to tie it up, but they're headed in the right direction, now trailing by 2. 0 will be the batter. He homered back in the first. The bases are empty, nobody out.
It's a 2-run game, and the fans here want to see some offense. They want to try to get this game tied up.
Sinker just misses. Ball 1. Matthews looking for a low one here. Now the 1-0 pitch.
Well, that's where you want to throw the sinker. Even if you miss, you want to keep it down.
Matthews calls for it. The 2-0 pitch. Here it comes. Here's a swing and a liner into left center. Makes its way through for a base hit.
This is smart hitting. He gets a pitch to drive to the left side. He just beats that shift.
That time is called for a meeting here, and this may just be to buy a little time for the bullpen to get ready.
It's time when everybody in the bullpen gets up, shakes off the dust. Well, you'll never know how long he's going to stay with this pitcher now.
Number 24 will step in. He's had a couple of hits in 4 trips to the plate. Runner at first. First pitch, here it comes. And he's in there at second. He spins and throws back to second, and he dives back safely. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. The sinker just off the corner, and he falls behind 2-0. Matthews targets this one to be away from the hitter. Keep it away from this big guy. He's ready. The 2-0 pitch. He made it. He's safe at third.
John, they better start getting this guy out because he's stealing them blind. He's one short of the all-time stolen base record. He has incredible speed, and man, he's showing us tonight that he knows how to steal some bases.
Here's a swing and a fly ball, medium depth. Let's see if they try to score him. Posednik lets this one eat him up. 1 run will score in. And he'll hold it second with a double and an RBI. Nobody out, a runner at second.
They're down by 1, but the fans are still...
Swing and a ground to the first. Konerko. And the first out as he steps on the bag.
He does his job here, gets the ball on the ground to the right side, and the runner moves over to third with 1 out.
Gonzalez will be coming in to pitch. He's got 2 wins, no losses so far here in the postseason.
Well, they had to turn to the bullpen a little earlier than they'd hoped, but that starter just wasn't getting it done out there. Good move to get him out of there.
Taylor steps into the batter's box. We haven't seen anything like this in the postseason maybe since the thrill back in '89. He has an incredible average with runners in scoring position in this postseason. Matthews sets his target for the high outside pitch, trying to put him away here. He's at the belt. A big swing on this one. Deep to right field. Duffy is back to the warning track, but he makes the catch. Not in time at the plate as he scores easily.
They wisely backed up those outfielders before the play. So he was right there to put this thing away. Great coaching.
Base is empty, 2 down here. He throws, and that's off the plate away, 1-0.
He has all the energy in this building behind him in a tie ball game. He's got to do something here. With 2 strikes, you throw the power fastball upstairs, you'll get the hitter to chase it a lot of times, but he laid off.
The 2-0 pitch on the way. And he pours one in there, and it's 2-1. Now the 2-1 pitch, and this one bounced foul to the left. The 2-2 pitch.
Fastball in can be effective, but I don't like down on it.
The 3-2 pitch. Swung on and grounded towards the hole. Number 27. From his knees. Got him. What a play. But not before they tally 4 times thanks to a couple of big flies in the air. At the end of 6 full innings, and this game, there's a swing and a liner towards the gap in left center field. Chu glides over and makes the catch for the out. Posednik will get another shot here. He hit a home run back in the 5th. Base is empty, 1 out. The first pitch on the way. Just missed with the fastball. Ball 1. Here's the 1-0 delivery. The 1-0 pitch is a fastball in there. 1-1. Taylor gives his target low and on the inside part of the plate to this batter. And he can't make contact in the bunt attempt. It's a strike. Joe Borowski ready. He throws. And he rockets this one deep down the line and right. Here's the pitch. Changeup tough to lay off, but he did. It's 2-2. The 2-2 pitch. Swing and a fly ball. Gone. A home run.
Boy, that's some good hitting, John. That was a great pitch to throw him down on the corner, and he just fought it off and dug it out.
Posednik has had an impressive display of power with his multi-home run day. That's our progressive power performer of the game.
Yeah, I'm impressed. We've seen a lot of balls just smoked off his bat today. He's really bringing some good bat speed today, and the results are big flies.
One out, nobody on.
Man, that's a good live fastball. Perfect location. Down and away.
Taylor gives him the target right on the outside corner, about knee high. Duffy lets one go by for a ball. Now the count is even. Taylor sets his target high in the strike zone and on the outside. Slider that time misses, and it's 2-1. The 2-1 pitch. Swings and hits this one deep down the left field line. Into the corner, and he likely will have extra bases. And he pulls into first with that base hit with 1 out.
And I guess it's time for a little heart-to-heart talk here, John. It doesn't seem like they're going to pull him right away, probably just considering making the change later on.
Gonzalez is now getting his first plate appearance of the game, his first chance to get something done up at the plate. 1 on, 1 out. Now a throw over. A dive, but he's back in easily. Here's a throw over to first. Trying to keep him close, and he's back in time.
Runner at first, one down. On the way.
He bunts the ball. Number 24. On to first for out number 2.
Might have had a shot at second that time, but they at least get the sure out at first. Now they've got a lead here, John, but it's still a fairly close ball game. Let's see with all that speed at second base if they're willing to put the pressure on by trying to steal a base.
Here's a spin and a throw behind the runner. And he's back easily, but he made a dive just to make sure.
Runner on second, 2 down.
First pitch, here it comes. That swung on and lined towards the gap in left center. And it's through and into the gap. It should be extra bases.
And the throw to second. The throw a little bit late, and he beats it out.
Johnny's having a great day here. 3 hits for him in this one. They just can't get him out.
Pawlowski comes to the plate in the postseason when everything is so magnified. Facing top pitchers, he is hitting .440 in these clutch at-bats with runners in scoring position.
They throw behind the runner at second, and he has to dive, but he's back in time.
Runner in scoring position at second base with 2 down.
There's a swing and a drive deep to left field. Chu is right there, and he will put it away to retire the side. The Pittsburgh Pirates pick up a couple here to break the tie.
Time for the 7th-inning stretch here at the Jake in Cleveland.
The Pirates lead 23-21.
The 6, 7, 8 hitters are coming up next.
Davis
will try and make some trouble for them. He's coming up 3rd in the inning. He throws.
Slider just misses. 1 ball, no strikes. The 1-0 pitch on the way. This is swung on and lifted to deep right field. Gone! A home run!
So that gets him back a little bit. 2 runs down a moment ago, but then the home run, and now it's a 1-run game.
And John, that home run brings him within 1 of the single-game home run record. He is just having a great night tonight. He's seeing the ball well and making good contact.
And time is called, so we'll see if they want to make a move right here or maybe just want to buy a little extra time with the bullpen.
And I'm not sure if they're going to switch pitchers here. We'll just have to wait and see what they decide.
Peralta will step in. He homered back in inning number 2.
Base is empty with nobody out.
First pitch to him. Fastball just misses. 1 ball, no strikes. Matthews
Wants him to get this ball high and tight to the hitter.
Here's the swing and a liner to left. Posednik is there, and he puts it away. Goldstein
is going to be brought in to pitch. He's had 2 saves, but also a blown save in the postseason.
Davis will come to the plate. A home run back in the 6th for him.
Base is empty with 1 out. The pitch.
Swing and a liner to left.
That should be a base hit.
They swung the outfield around to the left, and he hits it right into the shift, but he still gets it down. Nice going.
The 1 out was a runner at first.
First pitch on the way. He squares around, and he gets this one down. Number 27. And a good throw gets him. 2 down.
Might have had a shot at second that time, but they at least get the sure out at first.
The fans are buzzing. There's an electricity pulsing through the ballpark right now.
And John, you can feel it in the dugouts as well.
0 comes up here with an opportunity for a huge 2-out hit.
John, this is what clutch hitting is all about. Being able to bring the runners in that are in scoring position when you have 2 outs. It's important here for the batter at least make contact. Don't strike out in this situation. Just put the ball in play. Anytime the game is close, it's important to get strike 1.
And he delivers. There's a swing and a liner towards the gap in left center field. Davis around third, heading for the plate. The throw over to second. And he will score.
Good hitting there with 2 outs, and that's his 3rd hit of the game. He's doing his part.
And the two of them are going to go mano a mano right now, Joe, in this big moment.
So this is why he created that term clutch. This will find out who's clutch in this situation.
Number 24 has a man on second with 2 down, a runner in scoring position. Can he come through here in the clutch?
John, a good clutch hitter doesn't let the pressure of the moment get to him. He's relaxed, he's confident, he's poised. Let's see if he's got the makings of a good clutch hitter. Anytime the game is close, the hitter doesn't want to hit from behind in the count. So he's going to be jumping on that first pitch.
He spins and throws back to second. He's back easily, but he made a dive just to make sure. He kicks, he throws. Ground ball toward the second baseman. Number 8 throws to first, and the side is retired. The Cleveland Indians come up with 2 runs here to pull even. We'll move ahead to the 8th, and we are all tied up. This one's hit pretty well to deep left center field. Chu at the warning track as he makes the catch. Konerko will be next. He's had 2 hits in 5 trips for the game. One out, nobody on. First pitch, here it comes. Below the knees, 1 ball, no strikes. Now the 1-0 pitch. And he looks at a slider in there. 1-1. Taylor looks for this next pitch to be to the outside. 1 ball, 1 strike. Here's the ball grounded towards the hole. Martinez. He is out at first. Nice play by the pitcher getting over.
Nice play.
Number 8 will get another shot here. He hit a home run back in the 5th. Two outs, nobody on. Fastball in there for a called strike. Taylor sets his target down and in. High-risk pitch if the pitcher can't get it in there.
One of the toughest pitches to pull is that pitch breaking down and in. A lot of guys will pull it foul or even try to go the other way. It's a tough pitch, great location.
1 ball, 1 strike, the pitch. Swung on and grounded towards the hole. Peralta throws to first in time for out number 3. No runs, no hits, and no one left on. Here come the Indians in the home half of the 8th. And we're all tied. The 3, 4, 5 hitters, the big hitters coming up. Number 13 will try and cause some trouble leading off in the next inning.
He had movement on that changeup, and it moved down and in.
Here's the pitch. The knuckler misses there, 1-1. The 1-1 pitch on the way. That swung on and lined towards the gap in left center. And that goes through a base hit. So he's aboard with a base hit here with nobody out.
I guess, John, they've decided that they want to at least talk it over on the mound. They're not quite sure if they're going to yank him, but it's anybody's guess right now. You have to figure they at least want to discuss what's going on right now, and we'll see how it turns out from here.
The Pittsburgh Pirates with double-barreled activity going on in their bullpen right now.
John, I think he's going to use both of these guys. In a tie ball game, you see managers playing the matchups a lot. So that's why you see both lefty and righty down there.
Nobody out and a runner at first. Now a throw over, but he's back in time. The pitch. Sinker just misses. Ball one. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Swings and sends this one on a line to right center. That one gets through and for a base hit. He's around third, heading home. He's throwing to the plate. The tag's there, and he is out at the plate. Rogers will be coming into play. His earned run average has been much higher so far here in the postseason than it was during the season.
Well, they're handing the keys over to their closer a bit early, but in a game like this, you can't really blame them. You want your best guy out there to finish things off. Well, it's all about the love of the game. The crowd is going crazy.
There's a swing and a drive very high in the air, deep into left center field. Number 33 is back to the warning track, but he makes the catch. Chu will step in. He homered back in the 7th inning of this ball game. Runner on first, 2 outs. First pitch on the way. Just missed with the fastball. Ball one. Now he sets. Here's the 1-0 pitch. Fastball just misses, and he falls behind 2-0. Here's the 2-0 pitch. And here's a sinker for a called strike. 2-1. He's ready. Now the 2-1 pitch. That makes it 3-1. Chu's got the hitter's count in his favor. Matthews wants him to get this ball up and away. Maybe a waste pitch, but also, hitter's got to be awfully talented to be able to reach one if he gets it out there.
And with a full count, the runner at first should get a pretty good jump here.
The runner goes. 3-2 pitch on the way.
Well, he tried to hit the inside edge, but he misses down and in.
And tomorrow's headlines could be made right here, Joe.
Well, this is how you make your reputation as a big-time clutch hitter.
2 men on, 2 men out. A throw back to second, and he dives back safely. 2 down, runners at first and second. And he delivers. And he's in there at third.
I like this field, John. He had a good leadoff second, and he dives into third base and beats the throw.
Well, you're one of the great base stealers of all time, Joe, so if you like it, I definitely like it.
I like it.
He's at the belt. The 1-0 swing and a high chopper towards the hole. Canerco is in there without a problem. The Indians get 2 men in scoring position on a couple of hits, but can't get the key hit to bring anybody around. They're through 8, 9th inning coming up, and this game is tied. The numbers 6, 7, 8 hitters are coming up. Matthews, the most feared hitter in the lineup, set to lead it off.
The toughest pitch in baseball to handle, according to Ted Williams, is the fastball up and in.
Check swing, but it's in there anyway. 1-1. That's a swing, says the umpire. And now he'll have to rethink his whole plate appearance because that changes everything. The 2-1 pitch on the way. The 2-1 pitch is a fastball taken for called strike 2.
on the way. Lined hard to the left side. The 2-2 pitch hit on the ground. Peralta up with it. And his throw is in time for out number 1.
This is a textbook play by the shortstop. Nice throw to first to get him out.
And timeout is called, and this may just be to give that bullpen a few more pitches to get loose.
It's time when everybody in the bullpen gets up, shakes off the dust. It doesn't seem like they're going to pull him right away.
Sednick will step in. He homered back in the 7th inning of this ball game. Base is empty, 1 out. He delivers.
Man, that's a tough pitch to hit, and he took it.
Taylor gives him the look for the pitch up and on the inside part of the plate. He delivers.
Let's see what he wants to do now. No balls, 2 strikes. A lot of different ways he can go here.
Lined fair down the line and right. Now it's 2 down. Sowers will be coming in to pitch now. He has no decisions in this postseason.
And here's where this game starts becoming a chess match. Let's see if this reliever can slam the door.
Base is empty, 2 down. First pitch to him. There's a swing and a drive, deep right field. And this one is beyond him. And it could be extra bases here. So with 2 down now, they've got a man in scoring position. They got the fireworks ready to shoot off Joe here if he can get the big hit.
Well, that's right, John. And the hitter's ready. Let's see what the pitcher's going to do.
Rogers has a man on second with 2 down, a runner in scoring position. Can he come through here in the clutch?
John, a good clutch hitter, doesn't let the pressure of the moment get to him.
Swung on and lined over the first baseman's head. As this one hops off the wall. He's going to throw home. And he scores easily, well ahead of the play. So here we go, Joe. A big moment. Pitcher, batter. They're the only 2 guys who are important at this moment.
Well, and we're going to find out who's the best in this situation.
Number 33 has a man on second with 2 down, a runner in scoring position. Can he come through here in the clutch?
John, a good clutch hitter, doesn't let the pressure of the moment get to him. He's relaxed, he's confident, he's poised.
That swung on and hit well. Deep center field. 0 is there, and he makes the catch to retire the side. The Pirates score once on 2 hits with 1 man left on. On now to the bottom of the 9th. The Pirates lead it 24-23. And the numbers 8, 9, and 1 hitters are due up next. Davis is due up next, and you always have to be careful with him. This is swung on and lifted to deep right field. And it's back and over his head and should be good enough for extra bases. And into second base safely ahead of the play. Sowers is going to have a shot to get something done right here. Runner at second with nobody out. The pitch. Sinker just misses. Ball 1. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Swung on and, oh, he caught it right back at the pitcher. I don't know if it caught him or he caught it, but the result was the same. One out, a runner on second. Well, the book says you should walk this guy. That's exactly what they're doing.
You can't fault them for playing the strategy, John. This guy at the plate just calls for this level of respect.
Number 24 steps in. He's been hot when it really counts with runners in scoring position in this postseason. He's hitting .350. First pitch, here it comes. There's a swing and a drive, deep right field. Duffy retreats and makes the catch in deep right field.
He has to backpedal a bit to get to this one. but he's able to put it away shy of the wall.
And, Joe, this is a tense moment in those dugouts.
Well, I think some of the fans are on edge as well, John.
Fastball high, 1-0. Matthews gives him a target on the outside, just barely in the strike zone. A dive, but he's back in easily. He's at the belt. The 1-0 pitch. And he's in there at second base.
Man, he's tied the all-time record for stolen bases in the game. This is really a breakout performance, and that's really an understatement. You never know when you're going to see someone have an incredible day, and he's been getting on base all day. And
swing and a liner to left. That looks like a base hit. So that's the RBI single for the Weather Boys. It's a team game, Joe, but really it's one against one, pitcher, batter, in a big spot.
Well, this can be nerve-wracking if you're not up to the task.
And a throw over to first. Good idea, but he's back in there safely. 2 men on, 2 men out. Here it comes. There's a swing and a liner towards the gap in left center field. Posednik is there to make the catch, and this side is retired. The Indians pick up a run on 2 hits, and they've left a couple of men on base. On into extra innings we go, and we are all tied up. Now here's the ball grounded towards the hole. Martinez, and a step on first for out number 1.
This is just a nice play by the first baseman. He takes care of it and gets the force out.
Joe, the great legends of the game made their marks in situations just like this.
You're absolutely right.
Number 27, standing in, looking as intimidating as ever.
John, this is going to be a
swing and a drive, deep left center. And he'll take an extra base on this one, I'm sure, as it rolls toward the wall. Now over to second.
This one catches a little too much of the plate, and he whacks it. Let's see what they want to do here with 1 out and a base open.
Paul Konerko comes in here. He has just been remarkable. That's probably understating it. In these clutch at-bats in the postseason, he has hit 500. They're going to take the bat right out of this guy's hands and put him on.
Well, I think it's the right thing to do because this guy is swinging the bat very well at this time.
Number 8 is up to the plate now. He's got a .420, actually above .420 batting average in the postseason with runners in scoring position. He's been great.
Slider in there for a called strike. Here's the 0-1 pitch now by Sowers. He missed badly with the fastball there. 1 ball, 1 strike. Now he's set. Here's the one. Now a swing of the ball hit well into right field. It's got some carry to it. To the wall, and that one is caught. He made the catch. He took one away from him. Oh, baby. Safely in at third base, way ahead of the play. Number 13 went all the way up and brought this one back into the yard. Here's a look.
Well, this is a great individual effort. Ball is carrying farther than I thought it would. He's got to contend with the wall, but he stretches himself out, and that ball hits his glove right in the pocket.
He throws. Fastball just misses. 1 ball, no strikes. Taylor telling him he wants this ball up in the zone. Jeremy Sowers with the 1-0 pitch. Cutter just off the corner, and he falls behind 2-0. Taylor sets up the target as if he wants this pitch low and on the inside. Now he sets. Here's the 2-0 pitch. And here's a fastball for a called strike. 2-1. Sauer's pitch on the way. Good change that time, but he doesn't bite. Now it's 3-1. He's set. Here's the 3-1 delivery.
Well, he threw the right pitch. I think he needed to throw a fastball there, John, but he missed with it. Now he's got the bases loaded.
2 outs, bases loaded. First pitch on the way.
Well, the toughest pitch in baseball to hit is the fastball that's up. But sometimes you're able to lay off of it.
Now he sets. Here's the 1. This is swung on and lifted to deep right field. And he can't catch up to this one. It's over his head. And the throw to the plate. Not in time. He was able to score. No sweat.
And it's going to be conference time on the mound, John. It's time when everybody in the bullpen gets up, shakes off the dust. And you'll never know how long he's going to stay with this pitcher now.
This is a huge moment here, Joe.
Sure is.
Duffy prepares to go up there now. 2 men out. Runners on second and third.
It's a clutch situation here, John, so if I'm the manager on the defense, I think seriously about considering bringing in a specialist out of the bullpen right now. You only need 1 out to get out of this inning, so now's probably a good time to play your righty versus righty or your lefty versus lefty matchup. Well, he tried to throw it down and away, but it got away from him.
Ready with the 1-0 pitch. The next pitch misses high for ball 2. He's ready. The 2-0 pitch. That swung on and lined towards the gap in left center. Chu puts it away and the side is retired. The Pirates, they got 2 runs on 2 hits and they lead a couple as well. Now it's on to the last of the 10. Pittsburgh leads it 26-24. The
5, 6, 7 hitters coming up next.
Victor Martinez
Will be the first man up.
Well, the crowd's excited now, but they're still 2 runs behind.
He lays off the curveball. Good pitch, but it's 1-1. One ball, 1 strike, the pitch. Good looking fastball, but called the ball. 2-1. Matthews
Places his glove on the inside part of the plate and down around the knees.
There's a swing and a rocket toward short.
That's a great play at shortstop. He makes it look like a routine play, but it was a lot more difficult than that.
Yeah, you get a little stinging sensation in the hand when the ball is hit that hard at you.
Yes, it does.
1 out, none on. He throws.
Here's a swing and a fly ball. Gone! A home run!
So that gets him back a little bit. 2 runs down a moment ago, but then the home run, and now it's a 1-run game.
Johnny's now tied the record for single-game home runs, and it's a terrific feat we've been able to witness here tonight. I think he's eyeing the record now. Seems like he spent the whole game on base.
Peralta will step in. He homered back in inning number 2.
Nobody on base with 1 out.
Fastball in there, and it's 0-1.
Pitch on the way.
He lays off the curveball. Good pitch, but it's 1-1.
Matthews pulls his target over to the inside.
Here's the 1-1 pitch. That one swung on and hit in the air to deep left field. Posednik has to back up a bit, but he makes the catch.
And they get away with one here. He misses this thing about 1/4 of an inch, and that allows the outfielder to range back and put it away.
Base is empty, 2 down here. First pitch to him. Just missed with the fastball. Ball 1. Here's the 1-0 delivery. Swung on and grounded towards the hole. Number 8. And it's in time. From his knees, he gets it. Wow. The Pittsburgh Pirates come in here from out of town, and they win a tight one, a 1-run win on the road. That's always a big one.
And it was a great game, John. Both teams really put themselves in position to win the ball game, but there was always going to be one hero at the end, and it went right down to the wire.
Number 27 was one of the many heroes of this ball game at the plate.